everyone, and welcome back for another Kendra G reaction video. This one's pretty interesting, and first of all, I just want to apologize to everybody for my absence. As most of you already know, I am 8.5 months pregnant, or almost 35 weeks now, so you can imagine that I'm pretty tired. And I just also got over the flu, which I think is just god awful and unfair, but anyway, let's get to it.
Have you been here before? You look familiar.
Nope, never
All right.
been here before.
What's your name, Bo?
Misha,
Nisha, where you calling me from?
Los Angeles.
LA. How old are you driving?
I'm a passenger.
Okay. What do you do for a living, baby?
I do case management.
You do what?
Case management. I'm a case manager. Case manager.
Do you have any kids?
3 kids.
How old are your kids?
19, 14, and 2.
How old are you, Nisha?
I'll be 40 next month.
Okay. Do your kids have the same father?
3 fathers.
Why not with your 2-year-old dad?
I have to write a book to explain that to you.
Give me a paraphrase. Give me one chapter.
A narcissist.
Why you have a baby?
You don't know until you know.
You found out after you had a child?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Nisha?
I'm a Cancer.
All right, let's do it. Misha, 40.
Misha with an M.
Oh, Misha. My apologies. Misha, 40, case manager, 3 kids, and a Cancer. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for an honest man, a man that's emotionally intelligent, a man that has his ish together, a man that's willing to be a man to a woman, willing to compromise, able to hold a conversation, communicate, someone that I can trust. Can you hear me?
Misha, who's driving? Put the camera on the driver. Who's this?
Sister.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
girl. Hey, Bo. Okay. All right. What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers are multiple baby mothers, more than 2, 3 kids.
Wait, hold on, Misha.
So I wanted her to talk and give you guys a little background on her. She's a 40-year-old woman with a 21-year-old, no, I'm sorry, a 19-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And she also stated that she had 3 different child's fathers. And did you not hear what she just said? A deal breaker for her would be a guy with multiple babies, mamas, and more than 2 or 3 kids. And it's like, ma'am, you don't even want the stats that you have. Like 3 baby daddies. So at 21, you had a baby. And then 5 years later, at 26, you had a baby. And then you decided to wait until you were 38 and then have another child and not stick it out with that guy either. And so it's like, I don't understand what the problem is with a lot of these modern women. But to go at it like this, it's just all wrong, and think that you're going to have the guy of your dreams at 40. Like most guys, if they're high value or if they're quality guys, period, no offense to women who are probably in their 40s already, but they're probably not checking for 40 and above. That's just not usually how it goes, unless they're much older than that. Like if you're looking for a 60-year-old, you might be fair game. But other than that, no, that's unrealistic. But believe it or not, she actually contradicts herself even more than that. So let's continue.
And I say this with all due respect. You have 3 baby daddies.
But my kids are grown. My
But you
children
still
are
got
almost
3
grown.
baby daddies, so why can't he have multiple baby mamas?
Okay, so young baby mamas. Young kids, young baby mamas.
So we can have 3 baby mamas, but they just can't be young?
They can't be young kids. No.
So it's about the kids, not about the amount of baby mamas.
Both. I don't want no young kids, no multiple baby mamas with young kids.
Yo, and she's so serious right now. Neck rolling and everything. No, I don't want no baby mama with young kids. Yeah, you gonna come into my life, you gonna accept my 2-year-old though. Like, I just, oh my gosh.
How long baby mamas gotta be?
No, not the baby mamas. The baby mamas are adults, I'm assuming. No man with young kids and
Well, that's why
multiple
I said,
baby
because
mamas.
no, I get that, but you said not multiple baby mamas, and that's why I said you have 3 baby daddies. So you don't care how many baby mamas he has.
Right. Meaning no, like I said, no more. I have 3 baby daddies. So no more than what I have. 3.
That's multiple.
No more than, well, yeah, and there's men out there with more than that. So that's my max.
Okay. 3 baby. Okay, what else?
As far as deal breakers, no abusive men. A man that's can hold himself accountable.
They're telling me that she said no young kids, but you got a 2-year-old.
I do have a 2-year-old.
So why can't he have a young kid?
Because there's only room for one young kid. I don't want to deal with the young baby mom.
So you don't want to date yourself. So if you was a man, you wouldn't date you.
If I was I would date me.
Well, you have a 2-year-old, but you're saying if a guy had a 2-year-old, you wouldn't date him. So the things that you have, you wouldn't date.
As a man, for a man, yes.
So if you were a man with your resume, you wouldn't date yourself.
Probably not.
So, but you want a man to date you.
Absolutely.
And this is where Kendra G should have stepped in and say, well, you need to take yourself off of the market because you have unrealistic standards. You want someone to accept all of your flaws, yet you are unwilling to accept any of theirs. Clearly, you're a very selfish person. And we're seeing that off rip. We're not even 5 minutes in, and this lady has displayed some characteristics of selfishness. So she would not be a good candidate for a relationship. And I can tell you that's exactly why she's not in a relationship or married now, because she's selfish as freak.
I'm just saying things so maybe you can hear what you're saying, because you're basically describing yourself and saying what you don't want, but then you want a man to date that.
But if you have a baby. Listen, because I'm speaking for myself. I'm a mother, and I know what entails as a mother. Me having dating a man with a younger child, there are some stipulations that I'm going to have to make adjustments.
You don't think a man has to make adjustments when he dates a woman?
No, because my child's father is not in the picture per se.
Wow, this lady has got to be slow as I don't know what. So you're somebody's caseworker, and yet you don't think that by you having a 2-year-old that someone dating you would have to make adjustments to their life. You do realize that having a very young child like that, you are going to be limited on date nights. You're going to be limited on traveling. You're going to be limited in a lot of ways on what you can do with your partner because you have this underage child. Now, your 19 and your 14-year-old may be able to stay at home if you guys wanted to take a little trip or go out to dinner at night or have a movie night, whatever. But not a 2-year-old. That would require a babysitter. And I don't think it would be fair to push your baby on your older kids just so that you can get some you know what. This is the kind of stuff that modern women seem to miss. They're so wrapped up in seeing things through their own lens in this world that they don't even consider anything about their partners, and that's exactly why they're alone. No, ma'am. If you are a single mom, he's going to have to make more adjustments for you and your child than you would have to make for him, because more than likely, the child is in the primary custody of the mother. That's a no-brainer.
But you still have a young child, so you still have to be a mom first. So let's say your child gets sick, you have to choose your child over him. So he has to make adjustments to date you with a young child.
Yeah, and this is my story. So whoever is open to my story, I'm assuming they would come forward and present themselves.
You're not even open to your story.
I'm open to my story.
You would not,
of course,
date yourself.
If I was a man, I wouldn't date a woman with young children. No.
So yeah, you wouldn't. So if you were a man, you would have dated you because you have a young child.
But I can do what I want to do.
That's fine. But what I'm just saying is, I'm not sure if you hear yourself. You just said if I was a man, I wouldn't date a woman.
Probably not. I'm nervous as hell, Kendra.
Hold on. Hear this real quick. You literally just said if you was a man, you would not date a woman with a young child. You have a 2-year-old.
Uh-huh.
Classic American entitlement right there. You heard that, right? Kendra's trying to break it down so that she can understand, and she literally just was uh-huh. You stupid son of a Mm-mm.
So that means if you were a man, you would not date you.
Only because like I said, I know as a woman what we expect, and with a man having younger children, there's a baby mama back there wanting something, needing some time, attention, money that I'm not willing to compromise with.
All right, peep this, you guys. Anytime a woman starts a conversation off with, as a woman, I know, and then proceeds to come up with some bull crap, just walk away in the conversation because clearly there's no convincing this type of woman. She's stuck in her ways. She's selfish. She's going to be that. Grab a passport, go across seas, and get yourself a nice girl.
Okay. Okay. Does he got to make a certain amount of money?
No.
Does he have to look? Huh?
As long as he's self-sufficient, takes care of himself, and can add to me once we connect, then that's fine.
Add to you how?
Dating. I like surprises. I like gifts. I'm not expecting him to have a certain amount of money, but just be able to step up to the plate as a man.
Okay. Now your 2-year-old dad, you told me he was a narcissist. So y'all co-parent well?
We don't co-parent.
So he's not involved?
No.
So will there be drama if a guy got involved with you?
No drama. He's not involved.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. Let's see. Okay, you definitely got a cute shape. The sun is kind of getting in your face, but we can kind of see it. Girl, I'm gonna just tell you right now, the cousins are cousining. They're kind of reiterating some of the things that I said. Have you ever thought about your requirements, how they are a contradiction?
I actually didn't think, and I'm honestly nervous as hell. So I'll probably replay this and be like, "What the hell?" But
yeah, that's exactly why a lot of these guys don't take you serious and they're just going to be willing to hit and run because you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't know what you want. You don't know how to clarify what it is that you want in a way that it makes sense to other people. And you're even admitting that you didn't think about anything that you said before you even called into this show. So are you seriously trying to date somebody or are you just looking to rack your numbers up? Let's just be honest. She doesn't seem like she has what it takes to be in a long-term relationship. She doesn't even know how to get along and co-parent with her 2-year-old father, and she's 40 years old. That's not a good sign. I'm just saying. But anywho, you guys definitely leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you so much if you've gotten this far in the video, or if you even just watched a few minutes of it. I appreciate you anyways. Definitely tell me what you think, and I will see you next time.